Hello ladies and gentlemen, Legend Commentaries here, and I am bringing you today a random commentary over some Teemo gameplay. And yes, this is AP Teemo, it's my new favorite, probably going to be doing a commentary soon, but I want to talk about something that I got a lot of questions about in live streams when I was doing FAQs, and that is, how old is too old to play video games? And especially for me, because, you know, it's kind of my hobby, my job right now, how long do I want to do this for? And I never really had an answer. I kind of just dodged around it saying, well, you know, there's not really any specific age that I would stop at, and I threw around some numbers, but honestly, after thinking about it, I don't think there is an age. I don't think there is a moment where you stop playing video games, and I think people view them as this kind of stereotypical, socially incorrect thing to do if you're old. I mean, if I hear a 40 or 50-year-old guy talking about his World of Warcraft Panda expansion character, then I view them differently. Not in a negative way, but in just a different way. I'm like, wow, you play video games, you're old, you should be reading academic journals or something. And that's bad. That's stereotypical because, I mean, I am a gamer. I shouldn't view it that way. But I don't know. I think that there is this social stigma about it, and that's kind of the reason why a lot of people are asking, because even for those of us who are in college, I mean, I know that a lot of my viewers, a lot of you guys are in college, and you're kind of figuring out who you are right now, and me too. I'm trying to figure out what kind of person I want to be for the rest of my life, and kind of letting it take shape on its own as well. But I think that the main thing is do it until you don't like video games anymore. And it's like anything else in life. Fishing, you know, you can start fishing when you're 2 years old with your dad and you know, or your granddad or someone in your family, and really enjoy it and fish all the way until you're 80 years old. And because it doesn't have that cultural, you know, bad mojo kind of thing where you can't do it past a certain age, people do it their entire lives, and I think gaming should be like that. I think that as the industry evolves, it's more exciting than a lot of other hobbies that are out there. I mean, you know, reading, of course, is one of the ones that I really enjoy because there's always so much material. And it's the same thing with video games. There's so many genres, there's so much stuff to do, and it's so entertaining for your mind. Because there's a lot of things that, when you do them, you can become better at them. You know, sports, you know, you skateboard, you play football, basketball, golf when you're old, something like that, or even golf when you're young. I see I'm stereotyping again. It's just all this cultural stigma. You can become better at them. But video games, it's kind of like a story. Video games are kind of like reading, and I know that it's kind of like the stereotype that, oh dude, you're a gamer, you don't read, you're you know, you're just like a nerd in your mom's basement. And you know, there are some of the people who play video games that are like that, but I like to think that there will never be an age where I just say, okay, you know what, I am 35, I'm not playing games anymore. I think that it's going to just depend on when they start growing stale for me. I mean, if tomorrow I decided, you know, I don't like reading anymore, there are no more good stories out there, then I would stop reading. I wouldn't do it because I don't enjoy it. And I don't think you can put a mandatory date on video games just because it's not, you know, socially there, just because when you're old you feel like you can't anymore. So that is the answer. That is my answer. And I know that a lot of you have asked it, and some of you that haven't, hopefully you still enjoyed talking about it, because I'm sure you've thought about it at one point or another. And if you want to see more of these kind of gameplays where I just talk about random crap that I'm thinking about, just let me know, and we will do some more of these, because I like doing them. I certainly play League enough to get the footage to do it, and if they're not all commentary footage, then I can just do some random stuff like this that's kind of fun and entertaining to watch. But please leave me a comment below about when you think you're too old to play video games, or when you're going to stop, if you are. And if you are old, tell me. You know, old being past like 30. We'll set it at a very low age, because, you know, in respect to all the other people, you're kind of getting up there. So let me know, why are you playing video games? How old is too old to play video games? This has been Legend Commentaries with a thought-provoking commentary, and I will talk to you guys next time. Love you, and goodbye.